Good morning, yogis. Happy Moon Day. Happy Solar Eclipse Day. little little bit of technical difficulty this morning. But here we are. Let's do it. So, if you can sit in hero's pose, meet me here. If that's uncomfortable for you, sit on your butt with legs crossed or extended. So, however you can be comfortable. And bring your hands together, start to rub them together. Creating a little bit of heat in your palms. If you have glasses on, take your glasses off. Create some heat. Start to deep breathe. Pulling the breath in through the nose. You can exhale, expel through the mouth. One more. And with those warm hands, start to rub your face. Little circles from medial to lateral, rubbing the sleep from the eyes. 2 more rounds, just rub the face. Beautiful. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Lean to the right, ground the hand, open. Switch sides. We inhale through center, lean to the left. So we're just jumping right in. We have a short 30-minute practice today just to get the body moving, tapping into the flow, trying not to set too many expectations or intentions around this auspicious day. I'm just letting it be open. I still have things to do, work and clients, but I'm open to the synchronicities and the experiences that show up. Take one more to each side. Should feel good, just stretching laterally. Take it to center, open up. Cactus elbows, chest, heart, and chin lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, tabletop pose. Start to come into cat. And then circle the ribs to the right, down through cow, to the left, and up through cat. So it's a big barrel roll, getting into that circular motion. Feel the ribs. And take the breath in as deep as it will allow. Circle it out. 2 more. Let your head be free. Let your head move. Switch directions. Start to roll the ribs to the right. So you're getting in cat and cow, but you're also getting into the side body. Feel that movement. So fluid movement, exploring your range of movement in your thoracic spine. 2 more circles. Next time you come into cat, round the spine, press through all 10 finger tops, tuck your toes, and take downward facing dog. You can bounce out your heels, so slowly lifting and lowering the heels, just getting a little shimmy, starting to shake any stagnation from your body. 2 more breaths. Big deep breaths, just bouncing. And gaze to the top of the mat. Take a couple steps to get forward. Reach your hands behind your back, interlace them, and allow them to lift up off the back. Shake your head no. And then release the hands to the low back. Slowly roll up to standing. Top of the inhale, we reach up. Take the hands into prayer. Sit down for a little chair pose. And in chair, see if you can squeeze your knees together. So we're inviting this squeeze towards midline. Pressing the inner thighs. Pressing the thumbs into the heart. 2 more deep breaths. Get low in your chair. Inhale, rise up, take cactus elbows, open chest, open chin. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back. Ground the whole foot. Keep the hips and the heart forward. Drop into warrior one. So first, right knee bends. Back leg straight. We reach up. Left hand circles back to that extended back leg. And we open for a little back bend. 3 breaths. Feel the chest and the heart rise. Exhale, circle hands down, palms to the mat, step for a plank, big inhale, lower slow. Scoop it to your back bend, chest and heart lift, look to the left, look to the right. Look to the center, reach up through your chin and your chest. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. You can always come back to the bounce if that feels good. Or you can stay still. Last breath here. Bend the knees. Left foot comes forward. Pivot the back heel all the way down. Inhale, arms up. So we rise with the arms. Turn the hips and the heart forward. Sweep the right hand back. Let it connect to the right leg and really elevate the chest. See if you can bend a little more into your left knee for 3 breaths. Chest is open, heart is lifted. We expand. We feel some nice strength in the left side. Circle the hands back to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise up. Reverse your swan dive. Come all the way up. Interlace fingers, flip palms up. Lean to the left. Inhale, center. Lean to the right. Inhale, center. Hands to prayer. Step the legs all the way together. Little chair pose. Squeeze, tuck the tail under, press the thumbs into the sternum. 2 more breaths, get low. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bring that right heel on top of the left knee. Flexion of the foot and sink the sits bones down. Breathe into that. Feel that right hip opening. Stabilize. Find your drishti, a little focal point on the ground so that you can breathe and feel balanced. Come up slow. Extend your right leg forward. Lift it up. Get it high. Open the arms, airplane wings. Swing the right leg back like a pendulum and come into warrior 3. Heart, chest, and right leg are in line. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot soars to the sky. Bend your standing leg. Step your right foot back towards the mat and walk over to the right so you have a wide leg forward fold. Breathe into your hamstrings. Allow a little bit of fluidity. As you inhale, you can lengthen. As you exhale, you can fold. 2 more breaths. Feel that fluidity. So press up. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your length and your flexibility. Bring those heels in, toes wide. Roll up to a wide goddess pose. So the knees are open. The knees are right in line with the big toes. And we sink down. Inhale, arms forward and up. Reach up. Get aligned in the spine. Tuck the tail under. Sink low in this squat. One more breath. Stand up tall. Pivot the left toes to the top of the mat. Open the arms and reach forward, coming for triangle pose. Left fingers to that left foot, right arm to the sky. And the limbs are straight. And we breathe for 3. Invigorate your body. 2. Breathe out any funk. And 1. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Pivot the back heel to rise. Step for plank. Top of a push-up. Try to get broad through your chest, broad through your back. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, scoop it to the back bend. Exhale, down dog. Let the heels rest. And you can stay with the bounce if that feels good on your lymphatic system. You can also stay still. We have 3 breaths. Let your shoulders be horizontal. Let the breath infuse the body with inspiration. Release your head every time you turn upside down. Last breath here. Bend the knees, step the right foot forward. Rise up for warrior 2, so the hips and the heart point to the left. Right knee bends, we get low. And then straighten the right leg, turn the toes to point to the left side of the mat. Keep your arms wide and slowly hinging from the hips, bow. And you might get to a point where you feel this intensity. See if you can pause for a moment. Sit with the intensity and breathe. When you exhale next, come all the way down. Fold and get into the hamstrings. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, push into your hands. As you exhale, fold deeper. Press into the hands. Inhale to the spine. Exhale to fold. 2 more. Get long, feeling the length of the legs and the back. Exhale, dive and soften. Last one. Angle the heels in, toes wide, bend the knees a lot. Start to roll up. Goddess pose. So the knees are open, even the toes can lift, so we're shifting our weight back to our heels. Arms come straight up, get into alignment. Notice if you're leaning forward. See if you can drop into the now. Sink a little lower. Feel the inner thighs working, the glutes working. Stand up tall. Pivot your right toes to the top of the mat. Back heel points to the back of the mat. Reach through the right arm for triangle. So we're getting long. When you're ready, take your right fingers to your right shin or the earth, left arm high. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we really open up. We align through the legs. We align, the shoulders are stacked. Take a couple breaths. We're open to receive the magic of the eclipse today, and we're letting it unfold. We're letting things just flow through us and seeing where the synchronicities lead. Exhale, bring that hand down to the mat. Pivot your back heel to rise. Step back for plank. Inhale big. Exhale to lower. Inhale, scoop it to your back bend. Open chest and chin. When you exhale, come to down dog. Press to your hands, press to your feet. Option to stay still or a light bounce by lifting and lowering the heels kind of quickly, not super controlled. We move the lymph. Take 3 more breaths. Bend the knees, step the right foot forward. Stabilize, get all of your weight into your right foot, and then lift that back leg all the way to the sky. Get it as high as it'll go. And then lower it in line with the earth so that it's parallel to the earth. Lift your upper body for airplane arms. So we're in warrior 3. We're trying to parallel the whole torso and the left leg to the ground. Right leg is our anchor, our stability. And then when you're ready, swing that left leg forward, take your hands to your heart, lift that left foot high. It's straight and it's lifting from the quad. Nice balance. Bend the knee, take it to the top of the right foot and sink low. So we're stretching through that left hip. Flex the left foot. Try to send your sit bones back for 3 breaths. And coming up, place the feet on the ground, place the hands at the heart, close your eyes and check in. 3 breaths, we just enjoy the sensations that come out of the movement. We take the time to reflect. Inhale together. Exhale, hands to the earth, come into chair. So we're sinking low, strong legs, arms are reaching. Inhale, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, let it be a fierce exhale. Bow towards your bent knees and throw the hands back. So it's going to look a little wild. Do it a couple of rounds. It's a big clearing of the lungs, of the energetic field. Inhale up. Keep the knees bent. 3. Any sound? 2. And 1. Come all the way up to stand. Circle the arms back. Huge circles. Couple rounds. Make the rotation of the shoulder girdle. The chromium process opens. 2 more rounds. Big. Clear your wings. Beautiful. Fold. Let it go. Heel toe your feet wide. Lower your tail down into squat. Hands into prayer. So the elbows will actively press the knees open. The thumbs will actively press into the sternum. So there is activity. We're opening through the pelvis, trying to root through your feet. Lengthen through the crown. 2 more breaths. Left fingers to the earth inside the left knee. So your left elbow is pressing the left knee open as the right arm reaches behind you. Take this twist. Keep the expansion. Release the low back. And then circle back to center, hands to prayer. Right fingers to the inner arch of the right leg. Left arm opens. So we have that right elbow to press us deeper or lighter into the twist. Breathe for 3. Exhale through the mouth like a clearing. 2. And 1. Come all the way back. Hands into prayer. Last breath. Press the knees open. Lengthen the spine. Bring the hands to the mat. Bring the knees down. So the knees are as wide as the mat. Big toes come to touch. And we lean forward into child's pose. 3 deep breaths. Connect your forehead to the ground. Let go of any negative thoughts, feeling everything release from the mind. Keep the forearms on the ground, start to shift forward. So your forearms are rooted. You're going to create a little diamond shape with the forearms, or a triangle actually. So the elbows are under the shoulders, hands come into prayer, and you press into the forearms. Here's Maple, my dog has arrived. So sit down, good girl. And you want your shoulders and your elbows in alignment. So the most common misalignment I see is elbows wide. So bring them in. You want to feel that humerus stacking and strong. If it's too wide, the foundation is not stable. So make sure your elbows are as wide as your shoulders. Interlace your fingers. Bring the crown of your head to the ground and start to lift your legs, pressing into your feet, and you're going to press into those elbows and press into those forearms strong. See about lifting your head. So you have this lever where your head can come up and down because you're using your shoulder girdle. So you can manage the weight. Let your head touch down. Maybe this is it. Maybe one leg goes up. Maybe you go up to headstand if that's in your practice. A couple deep breaths. If headstand's not in your practice, you can just lift one leg and invite the energy of going upside down. You don't have to get there currently. So take a couple more breaths, pressing the forearms into the ground. See if you can get a little inverted. Even if the heart is above the head for 5 breaths, you're doing good. Last 2 breaths. When you're ready, bring your knees down. Rest in child's pose for a couple breaths, letting the blood and the lymph recircle back to the organs. Should feel good. Getting upside down is the ultimate reset. Helps our immune system. Reduces lethargy if we're tired. If you feel a little funny, it changes your perspective, which is always good. So come now up, seated back to your heels where we began our practice. So if this is uncomfortable, hero's pose for your knees or your ankles, come to seated on your butt. I'm going to do a little pranayama to bring in magnetism to our bodies and to charge the aura. So very important, when we have these celestial events, to protect our energy and to just really be with self, ground, journal, take a little time to be quiet. So elbows in, the elbows are pressing towards the lateral ribs. The hands are palms up like a little scoop. You're almost making little shovels with your palms. And you're going to round your mouth like an O shape. And as you inhale, you lift up. The left hand comes over top if you're a woman, and the right hand comes over top if you're a man. So it's going to stay the same depending on what you identify as. We lift with a round mouth. We inhale, and then we exhale out through the round mouth, and we press those arms into the ribs. So it's like we're hitting like a billows, those old billows to stoke fires. We're doing that in our body. So try to get into a rhythm. It's a lot to do, but mouth is round, hands are scoops. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. So get into your own rhythm. I'm going to go for it. When you get the rhythm, close your eyes and gaze to the third eye. So you're gazing in and up slightly to the middle of the forehead. Inhale up, exhale down. Physically push arms into ribs. Continue, do your best. Next time you inhale and your arms come up, hold the breath in. Sip in a little more air. Retain the breath. Engage Mula Bandha, your root lock, pulling in the perineum, sex organs, in and up. When you need to exhale, release the arms, release the breath. Palms to the legs, close the eyes, and observe. Take the moment. Watching the effects of the pranayama. When you're ready, if you're still in hero's pose, great job. Release the legs. Everybody extend the legs and come right down to your back. Come right into your Shavasana. This is your relaxation for the moment. Maybe it's the only one of the day. So take it seriously. Let your arms and your legs relax. Let the whole body just drink in what you did, your practice. Let the exhales be complete. Let the inhales be soft and long. Taking this mini death, this mini meditation to let everything go. Slowly, when you're ready, start to come up back to seated. You can just come into cross-legged pose if that feels good for you. Slowly rising to seated. See if you can sit up tall. See if you can feel your spine aligned. Take a couple belly breaths. Invite gratitude for your practice. Invite gratitude for your body, for the freedom to practice, for all of the gifts that we have presently. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to chant 3 ohms to seal our practice and connect us to the divine. So we'll go, inhale, chant, inhale, chant. So use the exhale to chant. Inhale together. Take a little bow, honoring the practice, honoring each other, the light within all beings, the light as it disappears today with the eclipse, and it will return. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and if you can donate through Venmo or PayPal. Thank you so much. Really have a beautiful day.